Alright guys, so today I'm doing a video that I wanted to do for a while now, but I did want to just let the hype die down a little bit, because hype blinds everyone's sense of judgment. When this guy first came out, obviously we're talking about the Int, LR, Super Saiyan, Rose, Goku, Black. Some people were saying he was the best unit in the game. Just from his details alone, I could tell he was not the best unit in the game. I could tell he was top 10. And now some people were underrating him when his info first came out. But the thing about his passive is, he gets attack and defense plus 66%, at the start of turn, and then he gets an additional 6% attack per key meter, up to like 120%, right? And then he also gets extra key, he can heal, he's really good. But the thing about that extra attack is that multiplies with his base 66% attack, so it becomes, hold up, we can actually scroll down and see how, what it becomes. It would become 265% attack at 20 key, which is insane. And then he also does greatly raised defense on both 12 and 18 key super, which doesn't make him great defensively. I feel like one thing people have been saying too much is, oh, he's great defensively. He is not. Fun fact, he is not great defensively. That is one of the knocks on this guy. He can get hit pretty hard. Now, he's not going to get, like, absolutely lit up, right? He's not like one of the weaker defensive LRs. I would say he's like probably right in the middle of the pack, closer to the end probably. Just like thinking about comparing him to other LRs, because like we're just gonna go through this. I think these two, LR Gogeta, they defend better than him. LR Kill and Caulifla, it's not even close. LR Kill and Caulifla definitely defend better than him. I know people don't like to talk about them. LR Gohan defends better than him. The Gobros defend better than him. So that is one thing. So really the whole purpose of this video is to say, with a clear head, with hype not like clouding my eyes, where does Rose fit? So to do that first, we did already break down his passive. I am going to break down the rest of him right now though, and his super attack, I guess. So we're just going to do the leader skill. He gives Future Saga 4 key 130%, or Extreme Int 4 key and 100%. That is a fine leader skill. Obviously, it's not great, because if you remember, the Future Saga has Tech Transforming Trunks as its leader. And Tech Transforming Trunks is a fantastic unit. Like, I would still definitely use him as a leader before I use this guy. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. 4 key is always nice. If you want to run a Future Saga team like Dokkan Battlefield, this guy's actually a really good secondary leader. Because 130% isn't anything bad, and 4 key is actually really good. Obviously, super attack for 12 and 18. He causes Colossal, and then Mega Colossal, and then on both, he greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Now, that greatly raising is an extra 50%, which is really good. So, like, let's say his defense was, like, I don't know, 60k, and then he does that greatly raise. If he gets 1 super attack, his defense will go up to 90k. If he does 2, it'll go up to, like, 120k. That's how the stacking defense works. And then Lynx, this is another part where they kind of, I mean, I don't want to say shafted him. They didn't give him a link that every other Rose in the game has. So he has Super Saiyan, Fear and Faith, Kamehameha, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Now, you might notice there is one thing missing, and it's Prepared for Battle. They pretty much gave him Legendary Power over Prepared for Battle, and they had to give him Legendary Power. But looking at his links, he didn't need Dismal Future. I mean, obviously, they were going to give him Dismal Future either way, but I would much rather have Prepared for Battle over Dismal Future. That would just make his key much easier. That would make it to where you activate his full passive a lot more often, because another one of the fair knocks on this guy is, like, you can't get to 20 key super duper often unless if you, like, fill the team up to support him. Now, if we just go through these units here, I'm not going to start ranking them yet, but it's like, for Rose, you pretty much, if you want to see him at absolute, like, max, where you get an 18 key almost every single turn, you got to build the team around him. Fusions, not really. You don't really need to do that, because before they transform, they get plus 3 key when launching attacks, and then, like, if you go to Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, he gets plus 5 key whenever he launches an attack, which means he's going to be insta-supering no matter what. If you're on a double 3 key leader skill, he's going to start off with 6 key, and then if you give him 1 key from the board, just 1 key, he will be doing a 12 key super. So that is one thing. And then Vegito, obviously, he gets 3 key, and then once he transforms, he gets 3 key whenever he attacks, and then he also like builds up ki. So both of these LRs, you don't need to build the team around them for them to be good. Obviously you don't with LR Kill and Caulifla. I don't want to stay with them too long because then I'll get a whole lot of dislikes. Gohan is actually one of the like better units in the game of like you don't need to build a team around him because he has prepared for battle. He builds up ki. He's fine. And then the Go Bros, you kind of need to build the team around them. You don't really, but you do, if that makes any sense. Because for the first few turns, if you want them to super attack, you need to build the team around them. Because they don't have any key links. They have Golden Warrior, which is a 1 key link. But like after 1 turn, they will be supering fine. Because each time they attack, they build up 1 key. And because they get at least 2 attacks per turn, after that, you only need 4 key max. And if you're on their own team, they'll only need 2 key. They'll be fine. So out of all of the units like on this list, I mean, him not having prepared for battle, I'd say it hurts him a lot more than it hurts like LR Gohan and Goten. Maybe that's just me personally. Now, one thing we haven't talked about at all yet, which I was getting to. Now, I do feel like this is the best art in the game, by the way. So, Rose has a Rage mode, which I guess I should probably have said what the, like, restriction is on that. Alright, so his Rage mode is an active skill. It can be activated when HP is 66% or less, starting from the 6th turn of battle only once. And then, if you choose to activate that, you will go into Rage form, and in Rage form, I mean, he's probably the best Rage form in the game. Now, if you're saying Rage form or Giant form, I think LR Super Baby 2's is slightly better. Just because that one can last for, I think, up to 3 turns, whereas this one can only last for 1 turn. But this is insane. He gets an extra key for every key sphere obtained, as well as he's super effective against all types. So basically, if you get him like 3 tech key spheres, he's gonna get 6 key. If you get him 3 int key spheres, he's gonna have 9 key. I mean, like, so he is insane. He's gonna super extremely easily. He's gonna do a lot of damage in this form. You're also really never gonna see this form. So as cool as this art is, and as much as I'm pretty sure this art is probably in the thumbnail for this video, we can't really judge him off of that. But here, if you properly build the team around him, turn 1, he can get like a 5 million attack stat. Which, turn 1, if we just compare him to every other unit on this list, turn 1, he hits harder than all of these units here. Well, not the blue fusions, but the blue fusions aren't blue on turn 1, so we need to get them out of here. So let's just start off all the way in the back. Now, just comparing Rose and the Go Bros. I feel like there's a lot of similarities here. And really, what I mean by a lot of similarities is they both don't have prepared for battle, and they both benefit a lot from getting prepared for battle. The Go Bros have a better leader skill. Siblings Bond, they give 4 key, 170% attack, and 150% to HP and defense. That's an extremely good leader skill. I think Rose is probably better. Okay? And the reason I'm starting all the way back here, I know a lot of people have had Rose at the #1 best unit in the game before. I'm going to tell you right now, he's not getting there, and he might not be getting any further than he is right now. Because I don't have, like, scripts for this. I'm just, like, going off the top of the dome. So right now I have him as the 1, 2, 3. Hold up, I don't know why Gohan's up there. So I think Rose is also probably better than Gohan. It really depends on what kind of event you're going to. Because, like, obviously, for, like, the Legendary Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, stuff like that, I feel like Gohan's probably better. For Super Battle Road, Rose is actually probably better. Just because Gohan only normally raises defense, whereas Rose greatly raises defense. Even though it's only for 1 turn, that's still really good. And just doing that insane amount of damage right off the jump and not having to stack up, I feel like I'd probably have him better. So this is where I think Rose is probably going to stay. I don't think Rose is better than LR Kill and Caulifla. LR Kill and Caulifla launch too many attacks. I don't like to talk about them, but they just launch too many attacks. They're too good defensively. I feel like most of the time, Rose is going to be hitting harder than Kill and Caulifla. And I feel like their leader skills, I mean, Kill and Caulifla probably has a slightly better leader skill. I mean, stats-wise, it's the exact same, but I feel like Joined Forces is a better category than Future Saga, probably. I'm not sure, because Joined Forces is really top-heavy, but I'm not sure what all, like, supports and stuff they have. I will probably keep him there. But like, Goku Black is insanely good, right? Don't take this the wrong way, but it's like, the 4th best unit in the game is really like where I feel like he should be. I feel like if you had him behind the Go Bros, I wouldn't argue you. I just have him slightly in front of the Go Bros. It would be different if they like stacked attack and defense on super attack. Like, instead of doing what they do here, where it's like they stack on their passive, if instead of doing that they just stacked on their super attack infinitely, then the Go Bros would definitely be better. But I mean, I kind of like where I have him now. So the way it is, I have him not as good as the LR Fusions, because the LR Fusions are the 1 and 2 best units in the game. And I know I've heard like Truth saying recently, like, oh, I think you just put them equal. I think Vegito is better than Gogeta. Obviously Gogeta does hit super effective in the 1st or 2nd slot. Gogeta just gets those guaranteed additional supers, which does let him, like, I don't know, it makes him defend better. That's really what it is. It makes him defend better. And with the double supers guaranteed, and the possibility for 3 supers, I think the possibility is there for this guy to hit harder and defend better than Gogeta. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Gogeta better. But I think Vegito most of the time is better. Now, on their best rotations, I think Gogeta would actually probably be better. Just because, let's say you use his active skill, the Ultimate Kamehameha, in the 3rd slot, right? You use that in the 3rd slot, and then if you move him to the 1st slot, he has a 50% chance to dodge. He does 2 guaranteed super attacks, and he's super effective against all types. On that turn, he's the best unit in the game, and it's not close. But other than that, most of the time, I would say Vegito is better. And then it's probably Kale and Caulifla. I know people hate to see that. And then I would probably have Rose. So, Rose, I have him as the 4th best unit in the game. And not where some people have him as the best unit in the game, not where some people have him as like the 15th best unit in the game. I feel like this is probably where he should be. Just like top 5, not like up on the upper scale, just like he's in the top 5, kinda barely though, you know? But anyways, let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. My name has been Blaharu, and I'll see you guys next time.